Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and happy Tea Tuesday. I'm actually filming this the night before so that I can upload it and have it out early in the morning, so I'm always so late. This way, if I have it early in the morning, I can try to put some links in the description box. And that helps me so that I know which ones I've watched and which ones I haven't, you know. So, I mean, we have about 30 people doing this now, so, which is awesome. We love that. But it's an open collab if this is your first time to watch me. So if you want to join in and you do content on your channel, go ahead and make a Tea Tuesday video. Just hashtag it, all lowercase, Tea Tuesday, one word all together. And you can do anything you want. You can drink tea, coffee, whatever. You can chat, you can cook, you can craft, you can go for a drive. It's just a time to get together and have some catch-up time. And it started out enjoying tea. But if you don't like tea, you can always have something else. So today I'm having the organic mold cider, mulling spices. I've had it before, and it's really good, and it has no caffeine in it, I don't think. I don't think it has any caffeine, and that's why I'm going to have it tonight, so. It's still pretty hot. So anyways, yes, if anybody would like to join in on Tea Tuesday, please feel free to do so. Also, a couple reminders. Kathy and I are doing our open collab on the last Monday of the month, which is the 31st of this month, and it is, the prompt is hearts. Kathy picked this month, so you can do anything you want that has something to do with hearts. So if you want to make a wreath with heart, if you want to make cards, if you have making cookies or a cake, anything, as long as it has to do with hearts, a floral arrangement, it doesn't matter. If you have a collection of hearts and you want to show that, go ahead. But it's a hashtagged all lowercase, Patty and Kathy's open collab. We do it once a month, and we have a different prompt for every month. And so this month is hearts. Also on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, we are doing another collab, which is, it's a Valentine collab. I can't remember what the hashtag is, and I will write that in the description box for you guys. But you can do any kind of crafting that you want as long as it has to do with Valentine's. Make my heart pop. That's what it is, I think. Hashtag make my heart pop. And so that uploads on the 14th. Both of them, you make your own thumbnails and you upload whatever time you want, because they're very relaxed, open collabs. Anybody can join in. You don't have to email us or contact us. Just join in. Let us know in the comments or something of our video so that we can go over and watch yours, okay? All right, so I'm going to share today. Thank you everybody so much for the video last week when I talked about losing my crafting mojo, and all I wanted to do lately is color. And you all were so sweet and said coloring is being creative also. Just do what you want. You get in slumps. So I've still been doing lots of coloring, and I have two buddy colors to share with you guys today. They both come from this large print, stress-free, easy color and frame. And Kiki from Kathleen Merkovich Robinson actually gifted me this coloring book. She said she had two of them. And so we did a buddy color together. And let me show you that. We did this one. So this is another example. So this is hearts. So if you wanted to do something like this for our hearts collab on the 31st, this would work. I mean, anything to do with hearts. So this was our buddy color, and I enjoyed this one. I can never get the clouds right with white, so I did them in blue. And it was a fun, easy, and relaxing page to color. So I will put Kathleen's link in the description box below. So go over. She's going to show her buddy color of the same page on her Tea Tuesday. So she does Tea Tuesday, and she did the buddy color with me. It's the same page. So the second page I did in here was a buddy color that I did with Brenda. And Brenda's channel name is Maineiacegeammieshomestead, and she is in, she lives in Maine. So yeah, Maniac, and it was spelled like Maine. And so we did a buddy color together in the same coloring book. And then we did this one, and I just noticed this one has hearts in it as well. I could have saved these for, what is that noise? I could have saved these for my collab for hearts. Oh. So those are my two buddy colors. I have another buddy color that I'm doing with Soleil, and that one will be up probably in a couple of days. And then, Becca, if you're watching, we need to set up a buddy color with the relaxing flowers, 100 relaxing flowers. So email me, Becca, and we can set that up. So those were my two buddy colors. And I have gotten a lot of coloring done this month because I haven't felt like doing anything else. Also, I am in a challenge collab type thing with Crafty Sue 519 and Maria Reyes. They are hosting an open collab. I don't know if it's open. I shouldn't say that. They're hosting a collab where you make a card. It's not an open collab. You had to sign up. Sorry. You make a Valentine card. And then after you show it, I think we're going to upload on February 4th. After we show our card, then she's going to email us with who we send the card out to in the group. And so she said she doesn't want a package, just a card that mails with one stamp. So, you know, I signed up for that because one, it's inexpensive. And two, it will help me get out of my comfort zone with, you know, I'm intimidated by making cards. I'm not very good at it. And so Maria did a tutorial yesterday on making cards. It was really cute. And Sue said she was going to make one as well. I haven't watched Sue's. So I'm doing that collab with them. That's about as much crafty as I got going on right now. But I'm doing that with them. And then I also joined in on a challenge with Jan from New York City. She is a budgeting channel. You all know that I'm trying to budget and save money this year and doing a low spend, no spend, essential shopping only. Let me tell you, I took my granddaughter birthday shopping, and I did not axe out getting my grandkids or my husband or whoever, you know, birthday presents or whatever. I still am putting that in the budget. We're just not going as crazy. But I took my granddaughter shopping. That's our second year to do it. And we go to Target, and she can pick wherever she wants. She wanted to go to Target. She turned 9. And then her lunch she wanted was McDonald's, which is cheap. So that was cool. But I went into Target and got just my granddaughter stuff. And this is the only thing I bought for myself was a 69-cent pencil sharpener. So I did really good because there was a lot of things there that I really would have liked to have had, but I'm trying to save money. So Jan is hosting this 5-day challenge, and I think we can do it whenever we want and then just upload a video and talk about it. But I'm going to talk a little bit about it today, and then I will do a separate video when I'm finished with it. So it's for 5 days, your work days at work, or well, Monday through Friday. That's my work time. And the challenge is not to eat out for lunch or dinner in those 5 days. She didn't count breakfast in there because I think she assumed most people just don't eat out for breakfast. However, we do, like once a week, we eat out for breakfast at work. But anyways, I decided to take the challenge. And so for today, my first day on the challenge, for breakfast, I had 2 slices of raisin bread and coffee. And that's about what I normally have every day for breakfast. Lunch, I came home for lunch and I had leftover tortellini from dinner last night. And for dinner tonight, I am trying to use up the food that we have in the pantry and the refrigerator and the freezer. So we had 4 hot dogs that needed to be used up. And I do not have any hot dog buns. So what I did is I had one package left of cornbread in the back pantry. So I'm baking some cornbread right now. And I took 2 cans of chili, one with beans, one without, and I mixed it together. And then I took the 4 hot dogs we had left over, and I just sliced up the hot dogs and put it in the chili. And we'll have the cornbread on the side. So we're not having any bread with our chili dogs. So we're really basically just having a bowl of chili, but it's got hot dogs and onions and cheese in it. And then some cornbread on the side. And I didn't have to go to the grocery store for anything. I did go to the grocery store last weekend, and that was just for cat litter and milk and Kleenex. That's it. That's all I went to the grocery store for. So I've been doing good. I mean, of course, you're going to have times where you're going to have to buy more than other times. And my grocery list is growing. And I'm going to hope to not go grocery shopping this weekend either, because I don't get paid until Tuesday of next week. So then I'll go do my grocery shopping. But we've been eating at home and we're not suffering. We're doing good. And I'm sticking to my budget really well, and I'm writing everything down. And so, yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Honey, the dog is right under your chair. Jenny likes to get under my husband's recliner, but I don't know. I don't think the recliner goes down to where it would squish him because it's up on stilts. Still, I don't want to take that risk, you know. This morning, it's been so beautiful here. It's been in the high 60s, and Saturday it was actually 72 degrees here. I see you guys all having ice storms and then snowstorms, and here we had 72 on Saturday. So on Sunday, it was 68, but it was beautiful. There was no wind or anything. So when I got back from taking my granddaughter to shopping and to lunch, I came home, and since my husband's been recovering from being in the hospital, he can't do any yard work right now. So he had measured out some, it's kind of like a roundup for me, and got me a small jug that I can handle okay. And I sprayed 2 gallons of Roundup on some of the weeds out there. They're still not dead today. Hopefully they do die. And then I trimmed up my rose bushes, and I trimmed up 1 geranium bush because it was just so beautiful outside. So, you know, it's been so gorgeous. And then today I wake up and we're in the house. It's nice and toasty warm. Holy smokes. It was 37 degrees outside when I went to work this morning. It was still frozen in my car. And the high today, I think, only got up to 57. But for us, 37 is very cold. But they're saying maybe in February we're going to get some rain. So let's hope so, because we still need rain. But anyways, I am feeling better. I'm not so tired and blah today. And, you know, I maybe working out in the yard helped a little bit. So this weekend, if we have another nice weekend, I'm going to spray 3 gallons of spray. And my son, I had forgot, he got me a weed eater a couple of years ago. So I might weed eat the backyard where there's all these weeds. I don't know. I just do a little bit at a time and I'll get it done. And it's good for me because it gives me exercise and gets me outside and gives me some vitamin D, you know. Not just sitting in the house all the time. Because I think sometimes that kind of gets you in a blah mood too, is if you're just sitting in the house all the time and not going for walks or just being outside, you know. I don't know how people do it that live in apartment complexes where they don't go out very often. I mean, I know there are people that do that, but I don't know. Even like when my mom was in the hospital for her cancer, she was in San Francisco, at the hospital in San Francisco. And my dad ended up renting an apartment in San Francisco because it was 3.5 hours, I think. Maybe, no, 2-hour drive, I think, from his house to the hospital. And that was just too hard on him. It was 2 hours. And so he rented an apartment in San Francisco. And then my brothers and sisters and I, we would all go and take turns. And sometimes we'd let my dad go home for a few days and we'd stay in the apartment. And it was only on the 3rd floor, but I couldn't stand to just stay in the apartment if I wasn't at the hospital. So where we were staying, the apartment my dad got was on California Street. If any of you are familiar with San Francisco, California Street, and I can't remember the cross street that was. It's a huge, very popular street. Anyways, and there's the Golden Gate Park, and was right up the street. And but anyway, so if it was my time to stay there at that time, it's been, my mom's passed 10 years ago, so it was like 11 years ago, it was safe to walk around that area in San Francisco. And so I walked everywhere. My brother and I, we walked everywhere, and miles and miles, because we parked our car in the parking garage and we didn't drive it because the traffic is there so crazy. But even being in that apartment, I had to get out and walk and get some fresh air and sunlight. And it was amazing because I don't live in the city, but people would go to the park with their little lawn chairs and their book, and they just sit there, and they lived in all these high rises around the Golden Gate Park, all these big high rise apartments. And if it was a nice day, all these people were down at the park, just sitting there reading a book or playing Yahtzee with a friend, or, throwing a Frisbee or something, just to be out in the nice, air and the sunlight. Jen, stop. But anyways, I think that's why I feel a little better, is because I did get out and work in the yard, and it made me feel a little bit better. So last week I was kind of in a slump. Jenny, leave her alone. She's picking on Taylor, our cat, and Taylor is 17 years old, and she's not in the mood for anything. So, all right, you guys, I've let this Tea Tuesday go a little bit too long, so I'm going to close out and say goodbye. Go over and check out everybody else's channels that's doing Tea Tuesday. We have a lot of participants. It's a lot of fun, and feel free to join in with us anytime. So you guys have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.